So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Forlan, strokes it back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Zico, and this is Adriano. Short changes him with that pass. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Forlan. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is...
The box.
Vigo. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. And here's Forlan. Vieira. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot!
عليكم السلام.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not the most accurate pass. And a chance! And it's Vieira. Now it's Nedved. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff, great chance! Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. Oh, that's superb. No goals as yet. Zico. Threads one in. Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's really well manoeuvred.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Throw in. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Forlan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And Owen! Goal! Besiktas! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great ball, and up he goes! Into the pieces! No, not quite.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nesta picks it up from the goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Piqué. He shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's gone backward here. And it's Forlan.
Such good technique.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So once again, we're underway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff with the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance to deliver, he gets big! And the ball's come loose here. Beckenbauer. Now it's Forlan. Vieira. He's got away. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Passing nice and neat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Forlan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Owen. Cruyff. Nedved. Figo. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Nedved. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. He's one-on-one, shoots! Goal! Besiktas! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nedved! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution from Besiktas. Owen. Coming on the field is number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really
Substitution
fierce,
in
close
progress.
defending. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Piqué. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. And it's Romario. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Neymar. He has found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for the run. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Kaká. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
substitution from Besiktas. Number 20, Vadio. Number 8,
Romario!
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field,
Besiktas have now used up... Oh no, what has happened here?
number 7,
He's picked his way through. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Totti.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? And this is Van Basten. No way through, so back it comes. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that.
2 added minutes has been
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Van Basten. And there goes the final whistle. Besiktas proudly puff out their chests in victory. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Otto tries making a foray down the right.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10.
David Villa! In for the pieces! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Otto. And it's Messi. Opts for safety. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. To Guardiola. Adams. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maldini. David Villa. Oh, that is a nice touch. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mateus. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Oh, well played. That's really nicely... Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Can he get it through?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's played through for him. It's a promising position, and it's played in. And that's the keeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, terrible mistake. Fernando Torres. Chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking to play him in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And they can counter here. Guardiola. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Nedved.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pass has gone astray. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Besiktas certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. Out of play for a throw. Maldini. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nedved. Now it's Owen. And it's Guardiola. Now that looks a decent ball. Totti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Otto receives it, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That is ended up in no man's land. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mateus. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it, and Torres! Torres finds himself offside. Messi, great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Fernando Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a dangerous ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Owen. And here's Hullet. And this is Owen. And it's Thuram. Threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Nedved. Nedved! They've done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
David Villa.
So, is this the start of a comeback?
Number 27, Sergio.
Messi
Number 7, Mbappe.
out of play for a goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Torres. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Mateus thinks one through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And it's Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. And it's Guardiola. Messi. And he's gone back. And Messi! He's got a goal! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So now the difference is 3. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Thuram. Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, given away. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Ronaldo trying to keep this in. And this is Hullet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Besiktas have very little in the way of excuses here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And he's had a hit! An early chance there, first of the game.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
And this is Hullet, has crossed into the middle, and that is expertly dealt with. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kaká. Davids. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. Played out to the right. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Nedved receives it in a wide position. And he's straight offside. Still goalless at the moment. Vieira. Milan finding their passes. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. It's Nedved! Goal! Besiktas! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Besiktas are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. Cross deflected
Emi.
for a corner.
Ne yapan Emi?
Milan with the corner, there first. And now a sudden
Sağ ol
chance
Emmi.
to counter.
Kolay gele ya. Ne yapayım? Demin sinir oldum adamla. Adam 5 para etmez beni
Knocks it
yendi
into
ya.
space. He's being urged to shoot.
Bu
He's
oyun
found a way
bilmem
through.
bilerek mi yapıyor da.
Good read, needed to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bu 3. maç.
Oh,
Bir
good
maç
read.
yenildim. Bir
That was
maçı
well
adama
played,
yenildim.
well stopped.
Bunda işte bakacağız ne olacak. Senin maçı 8
And it's
o
Vieira.
maçı izledim ben.
He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yarısına kadar da. O adam
Well, that looks
ya
like a
nasıl
final
söylesem
warning,
o adam
still no card.
dünya 8.'ymiş. 8.'siymiş gibi oynamıyor ama çalımları çok güzel. Hoşuma
Looks as if
gitti.
they're gonna try and whip this one in with
İzledim.
pace.
İlk 20 dakika adam hiçbir şey yapmadı ya. Sonra biraz çalım atmaya başladı falan. Da bitiremedim daha. Bitireceğim.
Applies the
İşim vardı
finish.
biraz.
Oh, that
ilk yarı gibi herhalde ilk yarıyı izledim gibi bir şey. 30-45-40 mıydı öyle bir şeydi. Kapatamadım. Bir yere gitmek zorunda kaldım. Ama izleyeceğiz. Ama adam manyak çalım atıyor. Ben öyle çalım atsam süper yapar olur da. Aynı adamla nasıl çalım atıyor öyle ben bile şaşırdım ya. Amanın vursana golü. Niye dışarı vuruyorsun kafayı ben anlamam ya. Yanlış mı basıyoruz analoğu mu çok çeviriyoruz? Aynen adam güzel çalım atıyor ya. Fark ettim onu. Ama yine de böyle hani böyle baskı kurup seni delirtemedi adam ya. Bir değişik yani olaylar. Evet gördüm bir tanesini gördüm bombanın. Bir tane gol attıydı herhalde. Gol attı. İlk yarı gol attı herhalde bombayla. Nereye atıyorsun? Önünde ya adam. Uyuz etmesene beni. Bak ya. Olabilir tabii ki. Niye olmasın? Oynuyorsun Garcam. Sen de.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Besiktas really have looked very good in transition.
Garama sepeti olur mu sen?
Expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Besiktas have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Az önceki maçta Nedved'in golünü bir geri al da izle. Ceza sahasının dışından. Yenildim ama. Bir tane attık. Bir mi iki miydi?
There's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Van Nistelrooy threads one in. Caught offside that time. Nicely weighted ball. Davids. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's got away. There's the shot! Turns and goes back. Tries a shot!
Galagalıcı hayatım bu. Da tehlikeli attıracak herhalde bu oyun ya. Atacaksın golün amına koyayım ben.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alexander-Arnold. Nesta gets in to thwart him.
Ya adam fazladan kaçıyor ya bu oyunda. Biraz fark ettim ben de. Fazladan sürüyor yani ki o oyunu. Mesela gol atarken o şeyin sürmesi kendini. Neyin adın? Gol atacakken. Adamın adını da unuttum ya. Cruyff'un öyle sürmesi topu kendini de sürüyor. Adam Vücuduyla beraber topu da götürttürdü ya. Bitti güzelim gol. Olmaz ya. Deminki atacağı golü şimdi atıyor.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
Can you kill this flies, man? Two, where come from this two? It was not two alone.
Ball looks a good one, and he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance!
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to play it through. Hullet. Big chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Nedved. He is through here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Looking for the run. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. That's a cute ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking for a runner. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Works it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been won straight back. That's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And we'd like to inform
Cruyff
you now that the
voted
league's
man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Pullet has got himself a free kick. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking for a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Quality ball. That has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Besiktas still without a single shot on target. And he's well positioned here. Owen! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Belletti. Doué cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Guardiola. Doué. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doué. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played in, he gets big! Goal! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That'll be a throw. João Neves. Doué. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Real chance. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? And it's Neves. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's gone loose.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pass somewhat off target.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Some resolute defending there. Doué. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? And this is Owen. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids. Great vision. And it's Doué. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. And this is Cruyff. João Neves. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Now it's Doué. Nesta wins the duel this time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Owen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Doué aims beyond the defence. Neymar. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's found a way through. And this is Owen. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Has crossed it. He's got tall. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Owen. And Owen!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And it's Neves. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he was quick to react. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Nedved. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Doué. Van Nistelrooy. Doué. Now João Neves. Doué! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14,
And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth...
Nasıl friki izliyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Ta nereden atıyorum? Ta nereden? Bu frikik var ya.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Besiktas take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's with the keeper.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Simons. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Puyol. It's a searching pass.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Real chance! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Besiktas could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, that's fabulous. big chance! One-on-one! He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's that, the end. Besiktas have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Davids claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim.
Klavyede değil, telefonda değil. PlayStation 5. Abone olup like atmayı unutmayalım arkadaşlar. Madem izliyorsunuz. Abone olmak, like atmak ücretsizdir. Şu frikik golünü kaydedeceğim de bir bakayım. Evet. Güzel gol hatta. Onu ben daha iyisini çıkaracağım mecbur. Bu olmadı. Görüntü iyi değildi.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when
Şunu bir çıkar vereyim ben de bir dakika.
it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Owen. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a
terrific header! Goes long and straight. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Gets into some space. And this is Hasebe. And a shot! Dinks one through. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti. Now it's Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Hasebe. Dembele.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hasebe. Threads one in. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Owen. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Menu, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Dembele. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hasebe, and this is Hasebe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Besiktas back on level terms.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Besiktas, it's Nedved! No, not quite on the same wavelength. Menu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. And that is a little undercooked. But that has not gone well. Hasebe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McTominay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Showing good feet. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Besiktas really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Besiktas are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. And it's Menu. Now it's Nedved. Davids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Hasebe. Menu. Now it's Dembele. Menu. Dembele. It's Dembele! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Club America take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look...
There's the header! They want to be quick to recover this. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's McTominay.
Right here, right now, it's not looking...
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in space and looking for options. Vardiol, not the most accurate pass. Menu. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Owen. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Owen. There's the shot! It's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution for Besiktas. Owen.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Hasebe. He's a sharp little ball here. Forward it goes.
Club America clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
He has a look up. Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Look at the space. Great chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hasebe. Hasebe looking to penetrate opposition. Real chance! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Besiktas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that will be it. Besiktas were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Well, what a
Selam
scene we
Baran.
have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. And he's intervened well there. That has been cut short. Now it's Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Fener yenilir diyorum ben ama.
It was a good one.
Berabere de kalabilir mi acaba?
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot.
Aleykümselam. Yeni gelen arkadaşlar bir abone olup like atarsanız sevinirim. Bir zahmet like atıp abone olmak ücretsiz biliyorsunuz. Aleykümselam Azerbaycan. Azerbaycan. Bir de arkadaşlarınız varsa WhatsApp'tan grubunuz falan kanalı da paylaşırsanız sevinirim arkadaşlar. Hadi be, sıkıştırdılar ya. Aha oğlum düz vur, bırak şu şutu. Dudak uçukladanı ya, bırak şunu ya.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Owen. Shot could be on. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Allah Allah.
He's under a lot of pressure there. It's Roberto Carlos.
Siktir oradan, saçmalığa bak ya.
Manchester United. Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the decent chance. They've done it. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that he's not played the ball. That's a foul. Yellow or
Sağ ol,
red,
teşekkürler. Abone de olursanız sevinirim.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He, öyle mi bilmiyorum. Hani olanlar olmayanlar için diyorum biz zaten genelde. Ya adam 2 dakikada gol attı ya, 2 tane ya. Böyle saçmalık olur mu ya? Birincisi saçmalık gibi de. İkincisi bir iş defans yapıyor, bir de önüne 2 tane dost koymuş ya utanmadan.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vardiol. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Out to the right. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ya aldın, niye alamıyorsun, devam edemiyorsun ya.
Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here.
Ya siktir git, bir kere olur amına kodum şeyi.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bak ya, attığı yere bakar mısın ya? Attığı yere bakar mısın ya?
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as
Allah
quickly as possible.
Allah. Bu kadar yavaş mı vuruyorsun ya?
Roberto Carlos.
Yahu adam aynı şeyi yapıp duruyorlar Roberto Carlos'la la.
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Allah'ım ya.
He has done it. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality.
Al oğlum, al şunu.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Ya versene düzgünce ne?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Besiktas back on level terms. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Ah oğlum be, bir geçirmedi düzgünce ne be.
It's composure from here.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Bir yanlışlık var bu şeyde de. Şunu düzeltmem lazım yoksa adam benim
beyond the defense. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Vieira, Mohamed Salah, shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Owen, can he finish?
Allah! Bu gol kaçar mı lan? Bu gol kaçar mı oğlum be? Bille böyle mi atan be? Bu gol kaçar mı oğlum ya? Allah Allah. Şuna bak ya. Bu adam benim adam yanlış yere duruyor ya. Hazard oraya almış, şeyi oraya almış. Onun için ya. Do you have to ask that question?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement.
Applies the finish! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Besiktas come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Besiktas to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. vitriol. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well. And the finish! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, that's a fine interception.
Aynen bir değişik oynuyor hem ya. Gördün mü frikik golünü? David'in attığı frikik golünü. Aa.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time.
Ya kedi ya.
Manchester United needed that.
Al şunu. Ah be.
It's an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot.
Ya amına kodum niye kaçırıyorsun onu ya? Niye kaçırıyorsun onu ya?
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bak ya. Abi Gullit atmıyor topu da nereye atıyor topu ya? Amına kodumu. Yok abi şans yok ya. Hadi. Yok ki adam. Önümde de 3 tane adam var ya. Yeneceğiz derken yenileceğiz adama ya. 3-2'de öne de geçtiydik. Ne kodum şansı ya. Ne kodum oğlu.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too. Hazard.
Abi ya.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all.
Hadi.
He's been caught on it here.
Allah Allah.
That could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution in progress.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. He rises.
Görüyor musunuz mu ya? Hadi. Allah'ına kurban senin ya. Sen nasıl bir adamsın ya? Bırakmam diyor, vurarım diyor. Ayağımla, götümle, sikimle her yerine vurarım diyor ya. Büyük adamsın, büyük.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective,
Bak.
Peter, that's a real...
Can he finish?
Abi Allah belanı versin evden dışarı ya. Amına kitabını siktiğim çocuğu ya. Alıyorum ben amına kodum ayağından senin ya.
Tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Bak ya nereye gidin ya? Duracak oyunu. Oyunu durduracak. Orospu'nun çıkardı. Orospu'nun çıkardı seni. Hadi.
And here's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. It's Ronaldinho! That carried quite a threat.
Tam orospu çocuğu. Amanı siktim çocuğu. Tam orospu çocuğu.
And that is it. The referee has seen it. Besiktas illustrating perfectly the fickle nature.
Abi ne yapam ya. Şuna bak adam bire bile çıkamamış ya. Amına kodumun çocuğu bire bile çıkamamış ya. Oldum biraz ya. İyi gidiyorduk ya bakma sen. Biraz değişik de tabii canım da. Oldum yani fena değil gibi ya. Ama biraz yağ gibi kayıyor gibi oluyor adamlar ya. Fazla koşuyormuş veyahut da fazla hızlı gidiyormuş gibi oluyor. Bir şeyler oluyor. Son oyun bu. İşte ona ben kaymıyorum ya. Arkadan bu sefer kırmızı yiyeceksin ya. Adam kaydı ya bana kırmızı yedi ya. Mbappe'yle. Şu adamlara yeniliyoruz amına koyayım ya. Oğlum ne yapıyorum ben ya? Bunları öttürmem lazım benim ya.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Knocks it out wide. Ronaldo is flagged offside. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Could move up a gear here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most accurate pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he latch on to this?
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
In once more. That is a brilliant interception. He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which is exactly what the situation required.
No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! So we're still where we started right now. That pass has been well intercepted. Davids. Azar. Knocks it into space. And here's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Besiktas!
Gole gel gole. Nasıl gol?
That is so good. Such
Nereden attı adam ya?
Such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that.
Büyük adam bu Ronaldo, yemin ediyorum var ya. İyi ki çıktı ya.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yapma amanım, al önüne git be. Önüne git be. Guardiola sen de çok iyisin abi ya.
Hakimi is very much the model of the modern day fullback.
Aman kodum varmadı ya.
Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away?
Abi penaltı lan.
Dangerous area.
Vay amına kodum oğlu vay. Ne sarı mı gösteriyor buna? Yazıklar olsun ya. Vallahi yazıklar olsun ya.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Ah oğlum ah be. Ah.
Look, then plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Besiktas looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He can run onto that. Oh, he's been flattened there. That is a crunching tackle.
Where are you? Wait. Why I have to wait?
It's a lovely, neat pass. And that's gone loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense.
Ya önünden çekil be.
Played into space. Now it's Messi. Mbappe.
Ha siktir git oradan amına kodum. Siktir git.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well...
And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Barcelona get the second half going.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ribéry. Rodri. Can he get it through? Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's quick to get it clear again. This is their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. Threads one in. Byrne goes back to front. Oh, they can break here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Nedved. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pullet has it out wide and in space. And he's well positioned here. Puyol.
Ya oraya atmak istemedim. Arkaya attı ya topu ya. Allah'ım ya.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Can you, when he go outside, lock the door, please? We open window, the door to that flies go away.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gakpo, spread out to the left. DiMarco gets into some space. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Gakpo. Now it's Girassi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he was quick to react. A probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Gakpo. Great ball, and he's in here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He won't be happy with that one. This looks promising. DiMarco puts them all in. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Hullet.
Besiktas really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Good read, needed to be. DiMarco. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. No way through. Gakpo tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but chance! Loose ball, and again! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how
What
that
happened?
feels.
Huh? Why are you looking? Why are you looking? You start your business. No, what happened? Why are you looking like? What I'm wasting time for? I didn't say to you I'm gonna watch the cut. It's nothing to do with you.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, who saw that coming? It has
Don't
certainly
fucking
made
distract
things
me, okay?
interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Girassi. Played back in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And this is Owen. DiMarco. Yamal. Costa Curta cuts it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's only too happy to take that back. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.